Hey guys, Joshua Cersei here. Just wanted to thank you again for coming to my website to be able to have a little bit more information about what this residency is going to look like at Church of the Cross and hearing a little bit more about my story. But this page specifically, the giving page, is really what's going to make this residency possible. And so Church of the Cross has agreed to be able to pay me $1,500 a month. And so since I'm married and since we have a little 7-month-old daughter, they've allowed me to be able to raise an extra $3,000 a month on top of that. So I'm currently in the process of support raising, and so I just wanted to share with you the vision for what it would look like to be able to invest in the ministry that God has so graciously given me. And so, as you probably read on the residency information page, faithful pastors do not just happen. Faithful pastors are trained up and raised up through faithful churches. And so this is what that residency is about, is that in many ways in my internship, I got some basic foundational ways to lead and to love a people in a local church. But this is much more hands-on, high-level things that the Lord will use to train me for a specific local church. And so, and again, as I ended the residency information page, that there's a church out there. There's a body of believers, whether it's already come about or it's has yet to be born. That there is a specific body of believers that God, by His grace, has ordained for me to love and to lead. And so what this residency is for is ultimately for them, is for them to be able to be led and shepherded well by a pastor who's been equipped and trained well. And so the only way that that's going to happen is if I do raise this support and I'm able to uh, do the residency through that. And so I would just ask you to intentionally pray and think about what it would look like to give a monthly support for just 1 year. For me to be able to do this residency, consider giving anywhere from $25 up to $100 a month, and that would be incredibly beneficial for me and my family, so that we can walk into this new season. I know that there are plenty of other things that we can spend money on, and money in many ways is a taboo topic in our culture, but in reality, that this is something that God has given us, that everything that we have has come from His hand. And so money is not off the table to be able to talk about. And so I wanted to share that with you and just ask that you would invest in this ministry, that you would choose to invest in this ministry for just 1 year through a monthly gift of $25 to $100 a month. And so would you consider that? And if you do decide that that's something that the Lord is calling you to, if you look above, there's a button up there that you can click and it'll take you directly to the giving page where you can actually give that gift and start that recurring schedule. Again, thank you for coming to my website. I hope that you've been encouraged more than anything, that you've been blessed as you've read the Lord's gracious providence in my life to get me to this point, and pray that you would partner with me in this new season. Thank you.